on. I decided to go. But you didn't hear that. I said I decided to go PNG today. Yeah. I'm just a little bit tired. Just a little bit. Yeah, fix it. Okay, there we go. Sorry. But we will be playing. Well, explain it. Well, I honestly don't know how long this is. I think it said it on the site. I think it was like an hour or something. Was it? No, they didn't say. They just said how many words. But it's a demo, so it won't take us long. So we'll be doing 2 today, hopefully. I will have to break for like a moment because I'm currently. Actually, you know, let me just go right now before we start, just to check on it. Okay, I'm back. For some reason, it's still not done. Oh no, I know why. I'm so stupid. No, wait, no. It should be done by now. But, like, the top, it's not. What's the word? Golden brown. I mean, maybe because I had to, like, substitute an ingredient, but, like, it shouldn't really affect it, should it? Oh well, just hope it turns out okay. I'm working the late shift tonight. My middle name tag catches in the light spelling out. You know, I always use the same name. The ball rattles against the grooves of the wheel, settling into a pocket. Ooh, pool. Red 19. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm so stupid. It's, what do you call that? I know what it is, like, I've seen it, but I don't know what the name of it is. It's like, I don't know how many numbers there are on it, but it's like, as I said, they're like red 19, black 52. Oh, it's roulette, that's what it is. That's what it is. Got it. Okay. I know my gambling game. Just give me a second. Okay. Sweeping my hand over the table, I collect the losing bets and push stacks of chips toward the winners. More hands reach for their wallets. their drinks, and their next rush. The wheel spins again. A man sighs next to me under the haze of smoke. Focus on. It's gotta be painful. Like, genuinely. Must be a full moon or something. My eyes don't leave the table, and I hear him walk away. I don't make it a habit to pay too much attention to what's happening around me. It's not that I don't care, but in this city, you learn fast that sticking your nose where it doesn't belong is a good way to get it broken. Which is true. Like, don't stick your nose in business that it doesn't belong in. And what matters more is walking out with my earnings and making it home without any surprises. But still, my gaze keeps gravitating to the bar in the corner. They look to be like any other well-dressed high rollers at the Onyx Mirage. A group of men, nursing their drinks, smoke curling lazily from their cigars. But there's something off. Maybe it's the way they've stayed stationed there since they arrived. Their conversation kept low over the din of the crowd. Don't do it, don't do it. Or maybe it's the way no one else dares sit near them. An unspoken distance cutting them off from the rest of the room. Suspicious? But then again, suspicious isn't anything unusual around here. Question mark? My attention snags on someone sitting at the end of the bar. He's watching the casino floor with an even gaze, while the others talk amongst themselves. Something about him feels out of place. Or maybe he blends in so well that he sticks out to me. Actually kind of crazy to think about. Eyes chill down to the base of his neck, where a jagged scar cuts through his skin, an almost jarring contrast to his otherwise pristine appearance. Handsome. I don't know why I said it like that. Handsome. Our eyes met. The cold, silvery look in his eyes sends a shiver jolting through me. There's too much weight in his gaze to be casual curiosity. He lifts his glass, watching me over the rim as he takes a slow, measured sip. There's a familiar yet foreign sensation creeping along my spine as we continue to— oh, no, wait. As we continue to observe each other from across the room. Whoops. Then, just as I consider looking away, his lips twitch, the ghost of a smirk. I quickly drop my gaze back to the roulette wheel, a creeping unease settling in. As I do. I can only hope that I'm just another forgettable face by the end of the night. Well, considering this is, well, a story with a yandere in it, no. Ooh. Okay. Oh gosh. One of the players at the table snarked, looking where I had been looking just moments ago. The Vana family. People hate them for their brutal methods and total disregard for civilians. Or so I've heard. Can't even do slots in peace. I brave another glance towards the bar. If they're just loitering around here, Kind of a bad time for the boss to be out right now. The Chivello and the Vana families teetered on an unsteady yet long-standing truce, so them boldly entering Chivello territory, it doesn't bode well. It's hard to understand the tense atmosphere around them. And I guess no one's thrown them out yet because some higher up is waiting for the word or something. Rub a hand over my face, puffing a sigh. Sticking around like a sitting duck is way above my pay grade. If I wasn't stuck with this debt, I would have already been on the earliest train, miles away from this hellhole. The two players leave after exchanging more hushed gossip. Table's empty now. I'm just going to close it and tell Gil I'm sick or something. Jose was supposed to be working tonight, but no one's heard from Tony for days. Tony's dead. If you haven't heard from somebody in days, dead should be like at the top of your list. Saffron Gossip says that it's because of... A sudden hand on my back makes me stiffen up. Ew. A sinking realization has me putting a face to the voice without turning around. Speak of the devil. I can feel the sleaze bag's beady eyes rake over me as he keeps his hand there, leaning in far too close. Nice and slow. What? Sir, I'm afraid the stable is closing. You could try. Oh, no, ew, gross. And then what? His hand drifts slower. Sour breath fanning across my face. Disgusting. Disgusting. Ew. Just another rotted fruit on the Chivello family tree, clinging to his power. He doesn't spare the Vanas a second glance, too wrapped up in his hedonism to... or is it hedonism? Hedonism to notice the tension brewing around us. I know what happens to people who take you up on that job offer. They disappear. And maybe Tony... What do you mean it's all semantics? I don't want to disappear. He presses against me. Gross, is that? The fist by my side twitches, itching to collide with oh no. But laying a hand on him would only end one way. Badly. Oh, man. What do we do? How many... Did they say how many endings there were? I think it said it was only like 2? Oh. No, they didn't say. Okay. It just says 2 normal and 1 secret CG. That's it. I love being told absolutely nothing. Okay. Why don't I go check on the thing, just so I'm not burning it. Okay, I'm back. I honestly have no idea how it's gonna taste without milk. Oh dear god. Oh yeah, I need to do that. Okay, let's get back to it. So, what do we do? What do we do? Just here, attempt to watch you some. Okay. Welcome in. Welcome in. No, we'll tell him to back off. I think I'd rather make pennies here than catch whatever. Oh god. I like that one. I like that one. What are you having without milk? Oh no. I baked something without milk. Because we didn't have any, so. I can only hope it still tastes as good with water. I said I baked something without milk. Cornbread. Please get lost, sir. I swat away his hand in irritation, quickly clearing the chips from the table. He moves as if he's about to lash out. Someone then snaps at us from across the floor. Isles hesitates, then throws me a twisted look. The kind only a perverted lunatic would have, like he's getting off on my rejection. Oh my god. Why? 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 Yeah, no. He's gone. It's exhausting. No matter how many times I try to avoid him, he always finds a reason to come back. As long as they have the Chivello family's backing, management turns a blind eye. Sorry to bug you. You can always try sour cream or some unsweetened yogurt next time if you need. Also, throwing cream corn in can sometimes help too. That's the thing though. That is assuming I have any of those in my fridge, which I don't. We don't have the luxury of buying a lot of things. Not for the first time. I curse my bottom rung standing in this gaudy shithole. Just as I start to move away, a cocktail waitress barrels past me, her tray tilting dangerously. I feel that, yep. Which is why I used the next best thing, water. It was either that or oil, and I don't think oil would have been good. Me watch it? You're the one who's running. Wine splashes across my arm and chest, soaking through the white fabric of my shirt. I stumble back, cursing under my breath. The waitress glares at me. Are you jealous that you're not able to, whore yourself out to the VIPs? Like, damn. You can take them if you want. I don't care. She doesn't wait for a response, storming off briskly. I grit my teeth in anger and humiliation. I should start charging for all this unsolicited bullshit. I pinch my shirt with 2 fingers and expect the stains spreading across my shirt and vest. Oh, thank you for the shop. Thank you. You didn't have to gift, but I appreciate them. Thank you, King. Thank you. Oh, wait. What did I miss? Hold on. Scroll. I guess some milk. Oh. Well, Twitch has yet to pay me out yet, so... Can't do anything about it right now, unfortunately. But I appreciate the gifted subs, thank you. Ooh. Almost lost my glasses. Let's see, who all got a sub? Let's see. Oh my, got one. I think Billy B is somebody's friend. Oh my god, Fern got a sub? Okay, Fern got a sub. The pathetic wet puppy got a sub. It helps other people too. Yeah. I hope one day I'll have enough money where I can just gift out subs to everybody too. This is going to be annoying to wash. I was planning on changing out of this damn uniform anyway. Might as well lay low in the staff room for a bit, out of sight from that bastard. After closing up the table, I turn into a secluded hallway and beeline it to the staff's changing room. I shove the key into the lock, and I'm met with a predictably empty room. Everyone's still out on the floor. I open the locker with my clothes and then peel off my dealer's vest. I've already undone the top buttons of my shirt when the door creaks open. Oops. The Vaughn man from the bar is suddenly behind me. Oh, well, what's up for me? I like living. I stifle a gasp. You? Shit, the door was still unlocked. I don't understand. Like, why do people not lock doors behind themselves? Like, in this situation, like, you know, you're at your job and you're going into the staff room, you know? It's like, you know, some people are crazy. They'll just waltz back there like they belong there. People are dumb. Ain't that the truth? Goodness gracious. But, of course, this had to happen. It's an important plot point convenience thing. Because if they had locked the door behind them, then obviously this guy wouldn't have been able to get in. Therefore, there would not be a story, you know? I mean, well, maybe they could have bumped into each other once they left. Who knows? Who knows? Can you not just stare at me? Weird. What do you mean you must have gotten lost? This is so out of the way. What do you mean? Someone could have been hiding in a locker? Oh no. Because I'm pretty sure only the staff have keys to this room. And I think they might, like, be new here. Like, it's like one of their first times here? I don't know. I'm just guessing. But I would assume that nobody else but the staff and the boss have a key. Despite saying that, he's stepping inside, silver eyes flicking around the cramped space. I got lost, and proceeds to enter the room and not leave. I want to say something, but something about his presence makes me feel like something's amiss. Oh! What's giving you that idea? The fact that he said that he's lost even though he doesn't look incompetent? Sure. You know? Sure. I try to grasp the feeling, but it slips through my fingers. It always feels so... It always feels so strange seeing myself get hype trains. His gaze then settles on me, lingering on the stain at my front. Why are you still here? My skin prickles with embarrassment. Something like that. Okay, it's time to go. Like... No. No. Yeah, like you. Leaning against the door, his fingers casually find the lock. Oh, well, it's up for me. It was nice living here. The sound snaps me out of my distracted state. My stomach twists as I take a step back. The room suddenly feels smaller. I remember the Vaughn family's less than stellar reputation, and a slow, creeping unease settles in. Okay, what the hell is your deal, mister? He seems amused by my discomfort. I don't care what your name is. Just answer my question. I absolutely didn't ask. It's so you... Okay, whatever. I don't buy it. No, I don't know how it is. What do you mean I know how it is? I'm sure. Why? Never mind. I'm definitely not getting involved with gang business. Smart. I guess it's just one of those days. Should I just call it a night and head home like this? Will he even let me leave? No, because I'm pretty sure he's standing in front of the door. Yeah, I'm just gonna, I'm gonna go. If you want to talk to me, come back here again when I work here again. I'm just gonna go have fun with whatever you're doing. Griffin doesn't even budge from the door, much to my annoyance. No. No. I'm not giving you a strip show. No, that's not the point. Sir, that is not the point. Despite my best efforts to glare him into oblivion, Riven remains unfazed. Nearest exit, you're standing right in front of it. Oh my god, sir. Exits by the stairwell, down the hall to the left. Bye. I make a shooing motion for emphasis. Before either of us can react, there's a loud crash from outside the door. What? Ooh. Effluentious screams and gunshots echo from the distance. My mind floods with panic, heart pounding against my ribcage. What the fuck? Don't tell me. I suddenly notice Riven standing closer to me. His tone is still detached, conversational, voice... Wait, huh? His tone is still detached, conversational, voice almost lost to the chaos happening outside. He pulls out a cigar case, finger tapping against the leather. No. More gunshots go off, more screams. He just stands over me, watching me in a silent, unnerving way. that gaze. How did I not realize how eerie it was until now? I bolt to the door, all my instincts screaming at me to get away from him. He grabs my arm, yanking me flush against the solid body. Well, because I'd rather go out there and get shot than be here another minute with you, for sure. Before I can register what's happening, something cold and damp presses against my face. I gasp, trying to pull away, but he holds on tighter, his gloved hand sliding against my cheek. The vision blurs, my thoughts slowing into a fog. No? Much better. What can be better than me going home? Eyelids fall, and everything goes dark. I stir, disoriented. My body feels like lead, and sharp needles prick at my skull. In the dim light, shadows swim in and out of focus. It takes me a few moments to realize that I feel warmth. An odd, yet almost comforting sensation of being held by someone. Then a slow, creeping dread sets in. His arm is looped securely around my waist, holding me on his lap. There is a distinct spice scent clinging to him, muddling my senses even further. I can feel the fall and rise of his chest beneath me, his heartbeat quick but steady. My breath catches, my world tilting as I try to push away. But Riven's grip tightens, pulling me closer in the armchair he's sitting on. He dips his head into the crook of my neck. Of course this is happening to me, of course it is. What do you mean you feel like you're dreaming, sir? Sir? His voice is tender, yet trembling with something disquieting. I can feel my heart in my throat, but whether out of fear or embarrassment, I don't know. I try to listen to much more. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. If you gotta go, you gotta go. Because this is... Alright. Because I can like just basically read out what they listed. So, warnings, depictions of violence and murder, obsessive behavior, forced imprisonment, forced kissing, and implied sexual themes. So, yeah. That's what it's got. I'll stay until 2. It is what it is, dear. I mean, it's completely fine. Like, if you gotta mute it or whatever, by all means, go ahead. And it cuts deeper through the fog in my head. I shove harder against his chest. Let me go! Okay, well. No, why can't you do that? Why? Well, yes, because nobody wants to be kidnapped and forced into imprisonment. A pause. A slow inhale against my skin. Why is it better? He mumbles slowly, and, of course, his crazed words are out of my realm of understanding. Who the hell are you? And what do you want with me? I don't have anything you'd want. I'm a nobody. He quietly laughs and slightly tilts his head, almost affectionate. Okay, then who am I? Bro's making it seem like he knows who I am. Like, bro, I'm just a person. I don't understand. Yes? Riven's voice lulls, speaking offhandedly, like he's casually remembering something insignificant. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Rip. I stiffen with a shock. I stiffen with shock. With a shock. Stiffening with a shock. Crazy. Sir. He chuckles jarringly, a sound that sends ice spiking through my veins. What do you mean, don't worry? To my horror, I hear a muffled sound from somewhere behind me. There's someone there. Riven tilts my chin, angling my face towards something I don't want to see. Splayed across a lone poker table in the dim hazy light is a writhing body bound and gagged. Bloodstains the VIP's clothes, his eyes terrified and silently pleading in my direction. Riven's whisper is close to my ear and unnervingly pleased. Sir, I don't want it. I don't want it. Honestly, the best gift you could have given me was money. Let me live like a king. Wait, Tony was trapped? Oh no, not Tony. So you've been watching me? Not just today, but... Oh god. How have I never noticed? Well, that's the thing about stalkers. Unless they like make it really obvious, it's very hard to catch them. Because on the outside, they just seem like, you know, you're run-of-the-mill person. So the fact that you didn't notice, well, that is also on you, because like, it just shows that you're not aware of your surroundings and what's going on. So, it's also on you. But, again, stalkers and people who are obsessed with you do make a conscientious effort not to get caught. Riven doesn't say anything. Just lifts a hand and slowly threads his fingers through my hair. He watches my expressions, the way someone might watch a rerun of a show, waiting for a moment that he knows is coming. I hope you're able to escape. I'll catch you later. Okay, bye King. Again, thank you for the subs. Thank you. Something cold then brushes against my fingers. I flinch, my nerves already frayed. It's a knife. Riven offers it to me, presses it against my damp palm, nods toward the body on the table, an unspoken demand. No, I'm good. Wow, it's actually a lot of delay, what the hell? I'm just now noticing, like, There's like massive delay. Wait. Nope, looks good now. Maybe it was like a little blip. Nah, I'm not gonna stab anybody. I'm not stabbing him. And you are sick for stalking me and holding me here against my will? His fingers trace the back of my hand. Rather light, but there's no mistaking the way he cages me in. Fall together, sir? I don't care. I'm not sticking a knife through someone just because you tell me to. His thumb brushes over my thundering pulse as if savoring it. A shudder crawls up my spine from the meaningful way he looks at me while saying it. This can't be real. This can't be happening. He's uttering nonsense. And yet, in the next moment, we're standing in front of the poker table. I don't even register how we got there, just the crushing awareness of the knife in my hand. My eye. I'm getting tired of eyelashes getting into my eye. I have too many. The scared wretch's eyes are quivering, waiting to see what I'll do. He looks smaller like this, his bravado stripped away, nothing more than a pathetic figure. If his gag were removed, he'd be groveling, bargaining, swearing up and down that he'd never do it again. Lies. The moment he was freed, I'm sure he'd slink back to his business and wipe this night off his conscience like dust on a cuff. I flex my grip out of anger, then let it go slack. The situation is so muddling, like we're stringed up puppets in some twisted performance. I try to find the words, but they feel trapped in my throat. Riven's grip is pressing, suffocating, his fingers folding over mine, locking them into place. As stiffen as he guides my arm forward, the tip of the knife pressing against fabric, then against flesh. Blade sinks, then sinks deeper. Bullet puncture of steel, a gurgled scream. Something warm spills over my fingers. I gasp, my breathing shallow and panicked. I swear, for some reason I can't read. My vision blurs and I can't bear to look. He's already dead. I don't know how much time passes, but each stab a sickening echo that pulls me farther away from reality. But what feels even worse than holding the knife is a small part of me that feels an odd relief, even reluctant relish in the act. I wonder if somehow his delirium has seeped into me. The thick smell of iron fills the air. I feel like throwing up. Riven's low, breathy laughter wraps around me much like the hand that's still wrapped around mine like a vice. It's okay. I don't want to. I keep my eyes shut, willing for everything to go away like a bad dream. But no matter how long I refuse to see it, it doesn't erase the reality of what's being done. The words hang in the air, and something inside me snaps. The sight of blood floods my senses like a tidal wave. I realize with a sickening jolt that I'm still holding the knife, my fingers numb against the cold steel. I drop it, the sound of it hitting the floor sharp in the silence. My legs then give out, and my knees meet the floor. Riven moves to help me up, but I don't budge. I can't. I can feel his sharp eyes drinking in my disheveled state, but I can't bring myself to look at him. Anger, confusion, disbelief. The reality of the situation sinks in with a terrifying coldness. What happens now? This made me kill someone with ties, connections, people who won't let this go. To them, I sided with the enemy. I was already drowning in debt with the Chivellos, but now they want my head too. The brittle laugh that escapes me sounds like it belongs to someone else. If you're trying to ruin my fucking life, you're doing a damn good job. I feel him kneel beside me. His voice is almost soothing, if not for the madness coiling beneath it. You actually think that? You think this means we'll be together? You're out of your fucking mind. Watches me coolly. He stands up. What do you mean I'll come to understand them, sir? I'll make sure you do. It's crazy. I hear his footsteps fade, deliberate and unhurried, then the unmistakable sound of a lock sliding into place. No, wait! I jolt upright on unsteady legs, but it's already too late. I pound on the door, it's aching, but nothing. He's gone. The silence presses in, save for the steady dripping of blood against the tile. The crime I didn't want to commit. Now my hands are stained too. Alright, so that's it for the demo. Obviously, there's other stuff you can do. Man. Bro's crazy. That's all I can say. Bro's crazy. Actually, you know what? How do we do this one? It's a Ziva game. I didn't know they were still making games. So, alright, I probably need window for this. Oh. Okay, so it just takes me here. Okay, so as I expected, I have to window it. There we go. Let's see. Part of it does get cut off, but it's fine. I think it's fine. Let me see. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. So I say Ziva, but is it like Zeva? I think it's Zeva. Before we start, I'm gonna go try the cornbread that I made, see if it actually tastes bad. Okay, I'm back. Alright, let's get started. Let's see. Start, quit. I'm not gonna remember this, or am I? I'm definitely not gonna remember this. Picture time. Okay, so I want to go to the next dialogue. I press down. I'm afraid of the dark. It consumes me the moment I close my eyes. As though I were trapped inside, never to be awakened. I don't wait. Wait a minute. Is it you? Oh, I didn't. Hold on, wait. I didn't think thing. Don't ask what that means because I don't know either. Okay, so that is the main guy. Okay. It's dark. It's getting darker. I can no longer see my hands. Hey. Are we going to die here? What happens if we die? Where would we end up? Is it going to be a place darker than this? I'm scared. Can't we live forever? Why do people have to die? Mom? Let me stop. Sorry, had a sneeze. Alright. No. Wait, does it work? Does it work? Yeah, it does. I forgot to do my daily page. That conversation was 4 years ago. Huh? Where am I? Oh, right. I'm on a plane. It has become quite a habit. I always fall asleep every time I ride on a plane. I don't know what it is about the sky, but it soothes my mind. Just now. That was a dream, wasn't it? How long has it been since the last time I had one? Sleep has always been a blank state for me. I closed my eyes and before I knew it, the next day would come and greet me. At least, that's how it's always been. How strange. I wonder. Was it really just a dream? My name is Kurogashi Takaya. Okay, I was just reading it over in my head to make sure I actually pronounced it right. I'm on my way to Hitaki. I move around frequently due to my aunt's job. This is the first time I'm going to that city. Other than that, I'm just your average high school student. I'm your average high school student. Average grades, average athleticism. Average looks. Okay. The cornbread is not that bad with using water as a substitute. It's not as sweet as I'd like it to be, but hey, we take those. Nothing remarkable both in and out. Even my pastime is about as ordinary as it can get. Let's see. It turned out alright, I guess. Every day I take photos of my surroundings. They pile into a growing number of folders in my camera. I suppose you could call it a photo diary. Photos, huh? I have a complicated relationship with photographs. It just ends there. That's so funny. That's like starting up a conversation like I'm trying to think, hold on. I'm trying to think of something really good. It's like saying, I kick puppies, and then just never continuing that. It's just like, what? I mean, I know, kicking puppies is like worse, but like, come on. That's really how it felt. Alright, here I am. Where's Naoko? Well, she promised to pick me up by 12. Kurogashi Naoko, my aunt, a journalist and an archaeologist extraordinaire. Or or so she says. Oh, why do I struggle with my S's? She's the cause of why I can never stay in one place for too long. What can I say? She is, after all, my last remaining family. And here we go. My parents died in an accident when I was 4. And I've been raised by my aunt ever since. Days ago, she left the apartment empty, leaving an envelope on the table. A skull stamp? Yep, it's hers, alright. What is it now? Inside the envelope are a letter, an air ticket, and a bizarre card. And she has admitted me to another high school without my permission. Again. Well, that's nothing new. Consent is an alien concept for her. I feel bad for whoever falls in love with her. If consent is like not even in like her peripheral. Otherwise, the thing that catches my attention is this card. It looks like a credit card. Right? See, it looks like a credit card. Looks like a credit card, but I can tell that isn't. That it isn't. Bewildered, I look look at the letter for an explanation. On it, it's written, lose it or die. Well, that tells me a lot, thank you. Knowing her, that's about as informative as it can get. You know what? Now that I'm eating more of it, it doesn't taste that bad. Well, that's an alcohol for you. She and her crazy antics, but man, it's dry as hell. At this point, nothing faces me anymore. Maybe because I had it in for a little bit longer than it needed to be. But I swear, every time I was like checking it, it even looked like slightly golden brown. I just hope this time she'll pick me up on time. Whoa. What was that? Earthquake? Oh. I mean, with the way the screen shook, I was like, earthquake? Do I look like... Oh. I'm fine. I could tell. That's alright. My hentai card? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. What? Oh, right. That weird card. No, I'm not. And here she is to explain to me what an H card is. Well, I mean, I guess then Naoko basically told us exactly what it is. Lose it or you die. I mean, lose it and you die, sorry. That's the second time someone said that to me. So really, what could this be? A magic card or something? Pardon? Okay. Okay. Cut that out. Stop. It gives me the smarmiest smile before leaving. In the end, I still don't know what it does. I mean, she essentially said it does everything, so I'm guessing like, you want to get on the bus, the train, you want to buy stuff, you need to get into like buildings, pay for like hospital fees, you get into the hospital, get into your house, get into your car. I'm just trying to think of like all the possible things. Maybe even like get into like your computer and stuff like that. Wow. Maybe it's like stuff like that. You said you need this for everything. What do you mean by everything? Well, everything you've basically like had to pay separately for. Yes? Or like do like for example, you know, use the same card to pay your bus, train, whatever fare. It's the same card that you use to unlock your house with, basically. I think that's basically what she's trying to get at. Is it an identity card, driving license, and a credit card all in one or something? Probably, yeah. I just landed and I'm already lost. I I've heard a lot of things about Hitaki. It has complete autonomy, so its culture and society are completely different from the rest of the country. Some even call it the alien city. I'm starting to see why. Wish Naoko were here to explain everything to me already. Unfortunately, it would take a miracle for her to be on time. At least the airport looks decent. Looks like waiting is the only option. I mean, you could just wander around if you want to. You don't have to like stay in that one spot. Still, I don't want to stand here and do nothing. I mean, technically you could. There's literally nothing wrong with that. You just like use your phone until she comes. Sorry, I'm munching. Auntie! Let's give her a call. No answer. I should have known. When she starts working, it's like a switch has been turned on. She just into her own world, ignoring everything. It's so dry. A workaholic is a nice way of putting it. A fanatic is more like it. Wonder how many more hours I'll need to wait. I better off do. You mean I'd be better off doing something else? Because I'd better off do something else. It's kind of a odd sentence. Oh god. It's like little rum particles out here scratching at my throat. I haven't checked the photos I've taken today. I wonder how they turned out. Blurry. Let's see. Oh. Oh, okay. So I'm like, oh, what does that mean? It's literally just a sky. Wait. What's this again? Alright. I took this when I was on the plane. It was supposed to be a beautiful blue sky. How strange. I didn't used to take photos until 7 years ago. For me, rather than a pastime, taking photos is something I do out of necessity. Three hours later. Oh. Auntie. Naoko. What do you mean by morning? It's already 3 in the afternoon. So you did do it on purpose the other times, right? Anyway, why are we here in the first place? Moving around is nothing new for us, but does our city like this? That's a first. Yes, I am. Please tell me. So there's a cool discovery here in Hitaki. Seriously? Is your next excavation project related to that? Now, cool. The Last Fantasy. The Last Fantasy 7. I forget what name I came up with. From my fake Final Fantasy. I think it was like... Wait, what did I even like? What story did I put it in? This other question. Oh man. But yeah. I like coming up with like alternate names for like stuff people know. Like One Piece, I said 2 pieces. 2 pieces. Oh god. I'm trying to think. So final, last. I guess you can go like end, and then fantasy. I guess you could go like end imagination. Or you can do like last imagination. That could also work too. Or like last mythic. So many like alternate names you could come up with. Huh? I'm going back. Okay, I'd like to hear the real story. And then... Oh, wait, now that I'm actually looking. Not a lot is actually cut off. Like, I was worried that, like, some of, like, the like, here stuff would get cut off, but no. Nope, it's perfectly fine. Is this the place you were talking about? Oh god, here we go. You're the cliche transfer student. Yep. Am I gonna have girls fawning over me? No, not really. We moved around so often that it's becoming a joke. Here I was thinking, there must be some deep reason behind this. I think you're here just to write for some magazine. Oh, I do realize I'm blocking her, but it's okay. I'm the star here anyway. Never heard of it. Oh my god, it's the little... the little... I don't want to exactly call it like a mascot, but I suppose at this point it might as well be. Okay. Never heard of it. Still never heard of it. I don't think you should mix science, paranormal, and occult together. You really shouldn't. Like, people who are like science, like, who are like deeply into science would like literally scoff at the idea. They'd be like, everything can be explained with science. There's no such thing as paranormal and occult. Anyway, I just need to scout some information, right? I can't guarantee I can find any, but I'll do my best. Huh? Hold on. I still have a lot of questions. What to do? Well, what do you want to do, Takuya? Did I just say Takuya? Takaya. Taka. I still don't know anything about Hitaki. Or anything about this card for that matter. Might as well look around, find out for yourself. Naoko told me to look around the school. Might as well do that. Let's see. Should be the entrance. I pressed my hand against the glass door in an attempt to open it. However, no matter how hard I pushed, the door remained shut. See what I was talking about? When you need to get into places, you need the card. Like, I know some banks do that. Or if you want to get in, you have to put in your bank card. So open the door. Huh? That's strange. The door won't open. Is the school closed? Naoko did say that I could look around. She wasn't talking about just outside, was she? Or was she messing with me again? There's someone over there. Maybe I can ask him. Excuse me. Yes. Yes, but the entrance is locked. Is the school closed? How did you know? Huh? Takaya. Furugashi Takaya. Mm-hmm. Huh? You mean this? I proceeded to follow his instructions and placed the card in front of the card reader. It really opens. So that's what this card is for. I see. Yes, live and learn. You're right. Thank you, Mr. Iyakawa. Thank you, Mr. Kanzan. Thanks to Mr. Kanzan, I finally managed to get into the building. Wow. As expected of the alien city. Even the school looks really high-tech. I've gone to many schools, but they are nothing like this. I feel like I just slipped into another world. Oh, right. Camera. Why'd you take a picture of the trash can? Question mark? Trash kid? Oh. I think I zoomed in a little too much. Yes, you did. I guess even experts can fail sometimes. Oh well. Speaking of which, there's no one here. The place is oddly empty. I wonder if they're in their classes. I'll wander about until I find the nearest classroom. Unable to contain my curiosity, I take a peek at it. Wow, that's one huge classroom. I wonder how many students it could hold. 100 maybe? Bro. Huh? my god, it's the fish. Pardon me. There doesn't seem to be a class here, so I thought it was alright to take a photo. Stop if that bothers you. No. Huh? Uh-huh. Sure. Pardon me, but I don't take photos of people. Huh? That voice. I instinctively look for the origin of that familiar voice. There, I find myself looking at a group of people. At the center of it is a face I recognized. Alright, alien girl. It's you. You're a student here. No wonder you said we would meet again. Please don't call me sweetie. I don't like that. That makes me uncomfortable. Yeah, why was she at the airport? What the fuck? Oh. How did you know? I see. No wonder. Novelist? Oh, here we go. I don't care about what her age is, bro. Can you get a move on, please? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Huh? Black ribbon. Was that a coincidence? Sorry, I was reading his last name because it was not clicking in my head. I'm like, Nakachi. I was struggling. And I'm guessing that's why she's gonna be the one to die. Ah, I can already see it. I see. That's amazing. Aw. Bro, I just moved here. Puzzle. He proceeds to point at the chest sitting next to Yui. Okay. Yes, I see the chessboard. Listen, I have played chess in the past, but I'm not that bright anymore. Is that why everyone is gathering here? Can you stop calling me sweetie? guess the answer. I'm gonna guess. Oh wait. Let's see. King, queen, rook. I know what they are. It's the queen. It's the king, the rook, the pawn, the bishop, the knight. Wait, how's it go again? Is it the letters at the top? Or the letters are on the side? I'm trying to remember. Okay, letters. So, letters are here. Numbers are here. Okay. So the bishop is at C1. Yeah, bishop's at C1. The pawn is at E1. Okay, let me write this down. I always come up with good puzzles, I will say that. So what did I say? Bishop is C1? Pawn is E1. But this is a smaller chessboard. Most chessboards go up to H. Let's see. The next we have the knight, which is at C2. I'm just going like left to right. Queen, A4. The king. Oh, they switched it? Oh, whoops. Because usually the queen is like, usually the queen has this. That's why I was like, oh, that's the queen. It's so weird. Why would they reverse it like that? Okay. Okay, so the king is A4, the queen is D4, and then the rook is E5. So it only goes up to 5. Okay. So am I supposed to like put in the order that they have it here? Let me just see what that looks like. Okay, so the king. No. So the king is A. The queen is D. The rook is E. Bishop is C. The knight is C. And then the pawn is E. That doesn't make any sense. Is there any word that can be made out of these? Now that I think about it, there's literally nothing in like B. Let me just do like a thing on Scrambler just to make sure I'm like not missing something. So what would this even turn into? A seed? It's a word? Oh. Might as well try it. That's the answer. Probably not, but hey, I did my best. Did I get that wrong? Alright, what's the hint? Oh, a letter? Z does not exist. Inside the envelope is a piece of paper. Z does not exist. What could it mean? Alright, Z does not exist. Okay, so if we're doing it like a Z, then that would just leave the knight, the queen, and the king. Okay, so knight. Hold on one sec. This is definitely a bit difficult. I do it this way. Then that'll just leave the knight and the bishop. C does not exist. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of stumped. C does not exist. I've basically already laid out. This is really hard. It has to be 6 letters. So I can look at it again. Because if you turn it on its side, it could look like an N. It bothers me too, because like, what do you mean Z does not exist? Envelope Z. Because if you do it by a 5x5, you can make it look like a Z. Well, I mean, I guess you technically could with a bigger one, but it looks more like a Z as a 5x5. I'm still stumped. There are 25 letters if we exclude C from the alphabet. Well, yeah. Yeah, I'm not. Z does not exist, which means, because there's 26 in the alphabet, if you take out C, then it becomes 25, which is a 5x5 checkerboard. Oh, okay, hold on. I think I get it now. Hold on. I think I get it. Hold on. Oh! Okay, well. Wish I could see that checkerboard again. Because if we do it like that... Dang it, I want to see that checkerboard again. Hold on. See, I was hoping I'd get to, you know, guess again. I guess not. Let me just go to my channel real quick so I can go back in the VOD. I want to see if I can do it. Okay, pause. So if we do it like that, then... Let's actually, you know what? Because if we think about it as in terms of like the... alphabet, it would be like A, B, C, so the bishop is still C, D, and then the pawn is E, which is still the same, F, G, H, it's the knight, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, which is the king, Q, R, S, where's the king, T, U, V, W, X, Y. See, I would have been able to get it if they gave me like a hint like that. I mean, I guess technically they did, but it's like, it was so detached, you know? Because it just simply said like, Z does not exist, and then he was questioning why I was in an envelope. That didn't really help much. And then he went on to say, oh, it's a 5x5 chessboard, which means it has 25 squares. So yeah, it's like... the hints weren't all that helpful. I mean, because I think I have at least, average intelligence, able to put things together after a certain point. But not everybody's like that, right? So if I couldn't like easily pick up on it, I don't think most people would be able to. Alright, that's the answer. It's simple. First, the hint you gave me, I thought it was strange. You could just hand me a piece of paper. You didn't have to put it inside an envelope. Then I realized that by itself was a hint, which I didn't. I don't think a lot of people would have gotten that. Letter. It being like a letter. Yeah, I don't think many people would have gotten that. I mean, I do get the point, like, yeah. She could have just told you it, but I don't think a lot of people would have made the connection. Z does not exist actually means the letter Z does not exist. See, like, if they made it more, like, apparent that that's, like, what they're going for, maybe I would have gotten it. But, again, it didn't really seem, like, odd or anything. Second, this bizarre checkerboard. Unlike conventional chess, it's 5 by 5. There are 25 letters, if we exclude Z from the alphabet. The checkerboard has 25 squares in total. If each of the squares represents an alphabet, then it'll look like this. Now, if you align the letters with the chess pieces, this is what you'll get. C is represented by bishop, E represented by pawn, H represented by knight, E represented by king, S represented by queen, and Y represented by rook. Finally, if you put the chess pieces in the order of their value, king, queen, rook, bishop, knight, and pawn, you get the word psych. What do you think? Did I get it right? Actually, there's one more hint. No, never mind. Pardon? Yeah, intuition my foot. I'm not sure I understand. Takaya. Kuragashi Takaya. She leans close to my ear. I can see her smile from ear to ear. She waves her hand and promptly leaves, all without giving me any chance to respond. Bro, I didn't come here to score girls. Okay. I literally just got here. Excuse me? Bro, I took a photo of the goddamn wall. As I said, I don't take photos of people. He has gotten it wrong. He has gotten it so wrong, I can't. Alright. I never checked the photo I took just now. Oh, you took a picture of the goddamn wall. Wonder if it turned out alright. The wall. Takaya? Takaya. Takaya. I'm afraid of the dark. It consumes me the moment I close my eyes. As though I were trapped inside, never to be awakened. There are 3 hints per puzzle. Try checking all of them before guessing the answer. Okay. We get into the chapter? Ooh, we do. Some realities are inspired by fiction. Yeah. Some fictions are inspired by reality. True. It's a never-ending cycle. This is Black Swan. Do you accept our challenge? Hi, Auntie. Naoko. It happened again. Yes. Yeah. It has been a while, but I'm used to it. I'm just your average high school student. Nothing remarkable both in and out. Save for one thing. I have a power. In these photos I've taken, I can see the future. The future of my own death. Ever since that fateful day 8 years ago. According to Naoko, I was found unconscious on the ground of the infamous Tobishima forest. I was not about to say Tobi. I was about to say Toshima. Apparently I had suffered an injury on the back of my head that left me in a coma for several weeks. No one around me knows how or why it happened, including me. I have no recollection of that time. Since then, I've forgotten how to dream. In its place, I've gained this ability. The ability to see the future of my own death in the photos I have taken. As far as I know, there are 3 rules. First, no one else can see my own death other than me. Second, the reflected scene will happen within 7 days after I took the photo. Finally, the scene will disappear when that future is averted. That's right. The fact that I'm still here means it's possible to change the future. Naoko. Have you ever heard of Black Ribbon? In fact, she has a copy? Oh, really? Can I have it? No. Books aren't my thing. It's crazy. Smart people. Just because they're smart doesn't mean they always enjoy reading. I don't know about that. It's not like I dislike reading. I just prefer doing other things. The author of this book is a student at this school. The title Black Ribbon. Doesn't that sound familiar? They? Black Swan. An internet urban legend that has circulated on social media. The players are given a series of challenges to complete within 13 days, each day with increasing difficulty. Is there a cat under here? There is! I knew it! Because I'm like, there's no way these are moving just from me shaking alone. Hey, are you squished up back there? No. Person's gone. Lord, have mercy on my soul. This cat is so difficult to deal with. But the final day requiring the player to perform the most difficult task of them all, taking their very own life. One of the victims of Black Swan is said to be from Hitaki Academy. I can't say for sure. It could be a coincidence. Regardless, I'm going to give it a look. Something's definitely amiss with this school. I have a bad feeling about it. That's why I'm not returning to Kugui yet. Don't worry about me. You know how my ability works. I'll be fine as long as I'm on my guard. I'm probably gonna get this guy killed like 3 times. Well, this is a demo, so I don't think it's really gonna count right now. Got it. Hey, Naoko. This ability of mine. Is it a blessing or a curse? I don't know, man. I don't know. I definitely would have called it a blessing, but I wouldn't necessarily say it's like full-on curse. You're probably right. That night, I decided to go ahead and read the book. Alright, let's see. Do you believe in the red string of fate? The string that ties you to your very own destiny. In reality, red is not the only color that binds us. Calamity, misfortune, tragedy, enveloping your very hands. Following you until the depth of hell. The thread that is known as Black Ribbon. I see. Interesting synopsis. I wonder what kind of story this is going to be. No way. Why did she have to go through that? Oh, this is too much. I just can't deal with sad stories. I grabbed some tissues from the nearest box and wet my nose with them. There's still quite a lot left to read. Leave, what are you doing? Oh, you're finally coming out. Ah, my ear! Ah! Come out. Thank you. Gosh darn cat. So far, I don't see any connection to Black Swan. Is it really just a coincidence? Oh well, I'll read more tomorrow. The next day. Alrighty. I'm gonna save here though. Why is there a little splash? I don't like that. But yeah, I'm gonna save here. And then we'll play another day. As expected. I'm always into like they're mystery ones like this. So thank you guys for hanging out today. Tomorrow more Octopath Traveler unless something happens. Also, right, Ecresis will be coming home today, so streams are gonna be, you know, like how they used to be before she was traveling. So, you know, like me having to like pause and let her do her thing and then start yapping again. But I'll let you guys know if that changes again when she takes off again. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for Octopath Traveler. Did we start anybody's chapter yet? Because I know we completed Tressa's. I don't think we started anybody else's, did we? Oh well. Well, pretty sure we'll be doing Ophelia tomorrow, right? Since hers is next in terms of like level 23. So yeah, that's what we'll be doing tomorrow. Unless I forget, which I always do. And then as you guys know, Wednesday is my off day, so I can work on my visual novel. Don't know where my voice is going. But let me not keep you guys here any longer. Won't be rating anybody. No, don't really feel like it. So scatter once I end stream. Bye guys, bye.